What would we tell a customer if while we're working they continue to question our work? Animal remains in there somewhere. Well, there ain't much left on the inside of this place, huh?
No, it burned up like a motherfucker. At least it's crunching up easy where it was damn, it's frail. A little worried about this front wall just falling out the road on me.
You want me to push it?
I was gonna work that back half right there down. Yeah, and then get this bullshit out of the inside. That way it'll just pull, you know what I'm saying?
That thing get warm.
Not bad, but I just went ahead. That way it won't take that long. I can fire it back up. Grab my 35, that way I can keep on.
Oh, in the meantime?
Yeah, man.
It'd be nice to have an enclosed cab.
Yeah.
Machine over there.
Not the style around here.
Legend's the one who wanted to do away with all those.
I know.
Said he
Hey, man, did he fall off a damn machine?
Oh, easy, son. He didn't tie his fucking boots.
Where's that tank at, John?
It's right under these steps.
He about threw my hoe off a trailer on the way
Coming
up
up
here. Dude, just wild driving, you know, like quit trying to show off in front of me in that thing.
He gets paid by the hour. Might keep his door.
Don't even start, Legend. Alright. Well, Legend will just keep jumping.
No, did that other truck hold a lot?
No more than that car, actually. The bed ain't no bigger on it, John. It's got that huge gap between the bed and the
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Just sets back real far.
Yeah, man.
Damn, there's brand new lumber in here.
There's 2 or 3 of them old metal beds upstairs.
Some brand new 2x6s over here.
Shit.
Got the sticker on them. I don't want to touch nothing. I finally got clean this morning. I was covered in soot all fucking night from burning up here.
How late you work, man?
I had to come back down the mountain at 3:30 something.
Sleep a little bit, dude.
Huh?
You had to sleep some.
I slept when I got down here.
Have to.
Not worth the fuck though, because my goddamn phone starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, you know? I can't hear you. So I guess I'm making fun of Legend. Them neighbors last night were walking around, 4 of them with flashlights. They were just out hanging out in the woods until I went over to the other lot. So I guess to see if I was going to go over on their property. I was kind of thinking, there's 4 of them up here, so they must going to be trying to be real aggressive if I do go over. I thought, man, I might just creep down there and push the tree over. Hell, the whole time I was working, they kept getting closer, and one of them went up on the property beside me, and 2 of them were down below me. One went over to the right of me, and I thought, these motherfuckers thinking about coming over here and jumping me for cutting their trees, you know?
Yeah.
I was ready though. I was just thinking, let one of them lights get a little fucking closer over here. I'm just jumping off this goddamn machine like a wild man, dude. Hell, it's fucking midnight up here, you know? I'm fucking clear and can't see 30 feet in front of me, you know, and I see these flashlights, you know, coming around everywhere. He's bitching about fucking people being on his property while he's accessing the back of his property through somebody else's, you know? That's where the fire started. It's right there in the
Damn, there's a
corner.
pool table right there?
That thing refiltered. He was gonna do the demo here.
With what?
Chuck to it and just pull the whole thing over.
I wish he'd have brought that Dodge over here. He was probably serious as a heart attack about it too. Damn. Pull it over. Yeah, I was gonna pull that fucker over. Well, you want to just run downtown and grab that single axle real quick so we can start sending you out with the loads too?
No, I gotta go to work, man. I gotta go collect. I gotta collect from this goddamn rowdy homeowner. Ain't nothing I can do here besides stand here. Think you got a load ready there?
Probably close.
What's leaking on this thing?
Hydraulic somewhere.
Hit the fucking brine on this goddamn grease over here, didn't you?
Man, listen.
What the fuck happened?
Don't start, bro. You know you gotta grease them down.
He ain't charging me by the hour, he's charging me by a load.
By the load. You know what he's
so
thinking?
He was thinking,
Sitting on my dollar right
I'm
now.
gonna haul it right here, a couple minutes down the road, you know?
What's he gonna do now?
He's gonna haul all the way the fuck down there for the same price.
No way.
He has to.
No shit.
That's what we originally talked about anyway, was going down the mountain.
You come back for the next load, I'm just gonna call me a pizza in up there at the store. Take them a fucking minute anyways, you know, to go back and forth. That once you get to the dump, you're there for 20 minutes.
If you need to wait for me to get down here to get that front wall down, just let me know.
I'll pull it down. I'm gonna get all this back half done. It should stay standing with that back tore down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll go nowhere, man.
I don't know.
I'd like to be able to bust out these floors before I pull that down. It'll make it a lot easier. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you pull that center girder there out. It could go that way. It definitely ain't gonna come this way because you got these. I don't know if it ain't better to start picking the front off, but I'd like to have that roof down.
That's what I was thinking is I'd pull this back roof down, but if you think I should down pull out the front first, then I will.
I think maybe that'd be better because if you bust that, say that header above that door,
yeah,
that's what's tying the front to the back. You bust that, it can't come this way because those end walls, but it could go that way.
Yeah.
You know, you go up there and start jerking.
I'll pull this corner off right here and start working my way around the front.
I'd get up on that floor so you can reach up a little higher. I'd pull the top off as much as I could before you get down to that second story.
Yeah.
Just that way there. If it does go to fall, it's not going as far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If it fell out, yeah, I'd be in a sheer panic trying to get that shit cleaned up.
Sleeping it all back in.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna get on here and tear down for a while. Look how close that is.
I know.
Shit's got an extra hard bump.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna crazy.
What the fuck's that hitch doing locked on there?
What do you think?
Has it got that bad, man?
It's always been that bad.
Yeah, I know. You probably got me for a dozen.
Man, come on. Well, let me get you sitting back in that AC again either. Someone asked, what would we tell a customer if while we're working they continue to question our work while we're there working? Assuming in this scenario someone's doing something like laying flooring and the customer keeps questioning how they're laying it or whatever. If you're in the site work world, maybe you're moving dirt for drainage and the customer keeps asking something. We actually have this happen very regularly if we have a very involved customer, which most of our customers aren't. Building a brand for over 10 years and charging a premium. Our customer typically understands that we're the professional and they're hiring us to take care of a problem and they just let us be. And they do, some of them are inquisitive and ask questions along the way. But we do a really good job, I think, setting the expectation in the beginning that, hey, sometimes we have to start going backwards to go forwards. You got to break some eggs to make an omelet. And I'll tell them, this isn't going to look like how it looks in the end when we start. So sometimes I think when you get into the process and everything's turned upside down and you've demoed a bunch of stuff out and it looks really bad, that's when folks start questioning, is this going to move forward in the right direction from here? But if you set the expectation in the beginning that it may look pretty bad in the interim, they're expecting it to look bad at a certain point and know you're going to move forward. Now, if you have a customer who's just really seems to doubt what you're doing, it's probably best to get away from that customer as quickly as possible because they're going to continue to doubt it not only throughout the entire project, but even after the job's done. Like, let's say, you lose credibility at some point for some reason on a roof job. Well, every single time it rains, they're going to be looking for a leak. They could pester the fire out of you for years to come. need to make sure you have credibility with that customer and you don't lose it along the way. And a lot of that can be if you were to leave the job site and you leave some guys and they do something a little bit silly and their communication with the customer isn't what it needs to be, you know, and they're telling the customer a certain thing, it could lose credibility and then they'll start to question everything you do along the way. There's also really small nuances that I've set with my guys. Like when we used to build custom homes, I would tell the guys, like, you know, something as simple as putting the house wrap on in the correct direction. So, you know, whatever the name of the house wrap is, it's all, you know, left to right, up and down, looks really nice and neat. If you're laying subfloor and you're using something like Advantech, all the boards should be all laid in the same direction. It's really small things like that that set apart your professionalism from somebody else's. And if those things aren't met, then sometimes little stuff, very, very simple stuff like that, a homeowner may start questioning some things that they really shouldn't. A nice tidy job site, you know, professionalism, stuff like that goes a really long way. I'd say that if they're questioning you, you or the team have dropped the ball somewhere along the way, or you could possibly just have a really pesky customer, but they didn't hire you because they thought they could do it better. Typically they're hiring you because you're the professional. Now if your price point is that you are the cheapest guy and you've set that expectation from the beginning, they're gonna wonder why you're so cheap, and along the way of the project they're gonna be looking for how you've cut a corner to be so cheap. So keep that in mind when you're pricing too.